From 1988's GNR Lies, that is Guns N' Roses with One in a Million. A prophetic song 30 years later rings true.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to the words of that song, 30 years later, we're exactly where that song kind of depicts.
Right.
In a lot of ways.
It is amazing. Maybe Axl was smarter than we thought.
Yeah, he's the oracle. He's an oracle of the future.
I am Nostra Axl.
Exactly.
Too good.
All right. One last story and we'll get out of here.
All right, let's do it.
All right. A passenger from hell threatens to accuse an Uber driver of rape. I saw that you were instructed today not to use the term Uber.
Yeah. Oh, too bad.
You Uber fan of John Corabi.
Yeah, well, I'm not supposed to say that.
But if you were driving John Corabi around for money, it'd be perfectly fine to use Uber.
That would be good, right?
Yeah. An enraged Bronx woman threatened to falsely accuse an Uber driver of rape and assault after he told her he didn't have a charger for her phone.
Wow.
You give me a charger, I'm going to call rape.
That's crazy.
I'm going to start screaming out the window that you're raping me. That you
have a car charger?
That you raped me, the female passenger could be heard saying on the dash cam video.
Oh, my God.
I will punch myself in the face and tell the cops you did it, she said.
This guy's lucky he had a dash cam.
You want to play?
You know what I mean? I mean, dude, Uber's just like dudes, right?
Yeah, well, no, not always, but good portion of it.
Yeah, so he's lucky he had a dash cam.
Yeah, he's lucky he had a dash cam, absolutely.
Good God.
Fucking people.
See, now, if this guy would have just fucking squealed his brakes, pulled his gun, and just said, get out of my car, would that be wrong?
No.
Could he go to jail or get arrested for that if he's got a permit?
Well, if he's got a permit, I don't think so, but I don't know. You don't know how a judge will rule for that.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you just want to be like, look, I wasn't sure what she was going to do, so I fucking told her to get out.
Yeah.
At gunpoint.
The incident is said to have occurred on Monday in the Bronx, according to the video sharing website. The woman also hurled racial expletives at the driver and told him, go back to your country.
Where was he from? Sweden?
Well, I'm sure that he was black, so I'm sure that he was probably like from,
Africa?
Not necessarily Africa, but, I don't know. Maybe he was from like, it could have been from South America or something.
Okay.
He could have been, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of baseball players come from there.
Dominican?
Yeah, Dominican Republic. He could have been that for all I know.
What was the woman? White woman?
It didn't say.
So not a white woman.
Yeah.
They would have identified that.
So I'm going to think that she's a white woman because she's throwing Donald Trump into this.
Oh, really? Okay.
Donald Trump is going to send you and your family back, she seethes. Get the fuck out of my country.
All right. Now, you're a Trump guy. I am not a Trump guy.
Yes.
I'm not an anything guy, but you're a Trump guy.
Yes.
As a Trump guy, are you every bit as embarrassed for this woman as you
I'm embarrassed because I never thought to myself, Trump is going to get rid of everybody who isn't white American.
This is that whole Obama's going to pay my mortgage.
Exactly. Well, that never occurred to me. I just take Trump for his word that, hey, we got a problem here with illegal immigration. Mm-hmm. And if you're here illegally, you probably need to go back where you came from.
Right.
That doesn't mean everyone who's an immigrant needs to go back where they came from.
Are you not? I mean, look, I think both you and I are pretty smart guys. Is that fair?
I would make that assessment. Yeah.
But we're not the smartest tools in the drawer. I mean, we're not stupid, but we're not we're not astrophysicists either.
No,
That's also fair.
I always make the statement there are people smarter than me who are doing things that obviously I haven't thought about.
Right. Are you not, as whatever level of smart you consider yourself, are you not just astounded at how far beneath where you are the majority of people are?
I'm not astounded so much as I feel sorry that they have access to the same information that I have, but yet they choose to not participate.
So you think it's a choice?
Yeah, it's that you and I are very much alike in our quest for knowledge.
Sure.
Most people are happy with the status quo.
Right.
They know what's in their little world. They live in their little bubble. That's all they know. They don't choose to look outside of that bubble.
Yeah.
And so whatever rules apply within that bubble, that's all they know.
I just, when I hear stuff like this, or I see these fucking libtards crying at the election and all this shit, I'm just like, how can you be that dumb?
Well, because that's where that term sheeple come from.
Well, I know, but it just, I can't figure, I mean, maybe it has to be how you're raised, I'm assuming.
Well, how you well, I'm going to agree with you that it's how you're raised and how you choose to either complicate your life or choose to believe that by the less you know, the better, the happier. Ignorance is bliss. That's what it boils down to, is the less I know, I'm involved, the less I have to deal with shit, the happier I can be, because I don't have the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Yeah, and I guess when you get to a certain point of not doing that, it is completely uncomfortable when you do. And I'll use myself recently as an example. As you're well aware, when we're not playing Radio Stars, I have been extremely busy.
Yeah, I have been too.
Yeah, both of us have been very, very busy. But I have actively chosen to step away from the whole political thing and really from social media in general. I mean, you've noticed this. I'm on social media a lot less than I used to be.
Sure.
Because I just don't have time right now, and I don't have time for news, and I don't have time for arguments and discussions and, all this shit that I used to do. And I'll tell you, for me, I can't stand it. I can't stand that literally tonight I had to ask you what the fuck is going on with missiles, with them shooting missiles at other countries, because I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm literally removed, and it's probably the first time in my adult life I've been removed from it. But, and that's driving me nuts. I can't imagine living your whole life so out of tune with the world that you somehow have a belief to say something as stupid as what this woman said to this guy. Obama going to send you back to your homeland.
Right.
Or not Obama, Trump. But
Trump.
Obama going to buy me a new car.
Exactly.
I can't believe that there's people that I can believe there's dummies that would say it. I can't believe that there's people that believe it. But there are. I don't think this woman said this as a trying to insult this guy, do you?
No, I think that she looked at him as, you're not lily white like me, and I believe that Trump is like a white supremacist. Yeah, exactly. And I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a minute.
I mean,
but people choose to pick and choose the information out of what's available and apply it to whatever it is that they believe, instead of taking the whole story. They just choose it's like people who believe in the Bible. They pick and choose the things that are advantageous to them, and then the rest of it they don't believe.
Sure.
It's all or none.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's astounding to me how stupid people are.
Well, again, it's selective is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So she continues on. The heated exchange apparently stemmed from an argument over the driver not having an iPhone charger. I didn't know that was part of the service.
Yeah, iPhone charger, just not mandatory in a car.
If I don't have a charger, politely ask me. I'll politely tell you, I'm sorry I don't have a charger, the man says, but you start disrespecting me. The woman's phone was supposedly dead, and she thought Uber drivers were required to have chargers.
Jeez, oh man.
Why would you have just assumed that?
Yeah, well, because she has that in her car?
Yeah, I guess. I don't have to have a charger, the driver said. You do. You're supposed to, the woman replies.
Oh, yeah? Really? Pull it up on your phone. Oh, it's dead.
Right. Throughout the video, the passenger and the driver repeatedly tell each other to call the police. See, I would have never done that. I would have just pulled over and said, you need to hail another cab or another Uber.
So I'm saying, get out of my car.
I'm just done with you. You got to get out.
Oh, there she is. Lily White.
Yep. I'm not getting out. Call the cops, the woman says. I will spit in your face. I'm from the Bronx, she adds.
Oh, my God. I'll spit in your face?
Yeah, well, see, here it is. I'm from the Bronx. Remember we talked about that? I'm from Texas. Yeah. I'm from Ohio. I'm from blah, blah, blah. So what? So that either eliminates you or excuses you from being a decent human being because you have abhorrent behavior habits because you're from a certain state or whatever.
God, I wish this guy would have just blown her head off. Just turned around and done. Would have saved us all a fucking hassle.
Exactly. Are you going to shut up so I can take you to your destination at the driver? I will punch myself in the face and tell the cops you did it, the woman says. You're going to jail.
Am I?
You want to play yourself? I'll call the cops right now. I'm going to tell them you're holding me against my will, and you're going to jail for domestic violence. Domestic violence.
Was he live with your dead phone?
Does he live with her now? Domestic violence?
Just a dummy.
Yeah.
She's a millennial. Look at her. She's a millennial.
Let's take a look here. Yeah, she's an entitled bitch.
Yep, an entitled millennial cunt.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Typical.
Yep.
In response, the driver simply says, yeah, whatever, get out of my car.
There you go.
A few seconds later, after arguing, he politely asks, what's wrong with you? Sparking another tirade from the woman. I will spit in your face, she said again. I will violate you, nigga.
Ooh, language.
Nigga.
Neely, please.
Well, that's what she said.
It's a family show, though.
I know, but I'm doing some journalistic reporting here.
Can't you say N-word?
We got to get the facts. Moments later, the rider snaps, screaming at the top of her lungs to call her boyfriend, all while the driver looks at the camera and smiles. Smile, you're on candid camera.
Yeah, pal.
Where's Alan Funt when you need him? What a throwback reference.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, Jesus, Alan Funt. It wasn't even like The Last Guy, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
That was the guy from the 60s.
I know, but I'm trying to be nostalgic here.
I guess.
Alan Funt.
You're reaching back to a 1965 television host. I'd say you're being nostalgic.
Exactly.
Jesus.
I like it old school.
I guess.
I was taking you to your destination until you started talking shit, he said, just before the woman realized she's being recorded.
Uh-oh.
Why are you recording me? She yells while punching the man's seats. He just hit me in the face. After he tells the passenger that she can make up whatever lies she wants, the woman eventually gets out of the car and leaves.
Right.
The driver, who claims to have been with Uber for over 2 years, can be heard venting about the incident as soon as she's gone.
Right.
You see these stupid bitches, he says? You see what she did? Stupid Bronx bitches? See?
Right.
People? I'm not saying all females. Some bitches like this fucking one, though. This is uptown New York, man. Bronx. We got stupid bitches out here. Sorry for my language. This is how Uber drivers goes through every fucking day, man. People would disrespect us, talk shit to us like it's nothing, man.
Nathan from Kentucky. Neely is going to throw out a Hogan's Heroes reference next.
Very good. Very good. Several Uber drivers have been arrested in recent years for allegedly raping or assaulting female riders. On Sunday, a driver was arrested in Southern California on suspicion of sexually assaulting women. He picked up March 30th. He was taken into custody the next day after the women went to the police and reported him. Last month, the Uber driver was charged with abduction, rape, and aggravated sexual assault in Virginia Beach, Virginia, after a female passenger filed a police report against him.
Wow.
Kind of makes you not want to be an Uber driver.
Yeah, no shit.
He be raping me and shit.
Well, I have friends, and my niece actually uses Uber and Lyft. I'm very skeptical of that shit.
Well, it's just regular people like you and I who use their personal car to cart people around.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
That just seems like that's just asking for a fucking predator to kidnap you and cut your skin off and make a coat out of it.
So are you interested in hearing this audio, or are we done?
Oh, there's audio.
There is audio.
Yes, I definitely want to hear this.
All right, let's hear this.
Fucking cops. All right. Out here, I'm gonna tell you great to hit me.
Say whatever you want.
Watch.
All right. Let me get on here. You get on my car.
No,
I'm telling you.
Call the cops.
Exit my car. You're not gonna disrespect me.
Call the fucking cops.
I'm not taking you nowhere. You exit here.
Call the cops. I'm not getting out. You better call the cops. I'll call the cops. I'm not getting out.
So are you gonna shut up and I'll take you to
Watch your mouth. I'll spit in your face. I'm from the. You better see my. I'm on the Daily News,
right.
man.
Get out my car. Get out my car. I'm not moving.
So I don't give a fuck.
All right, so we're gonna sit here. I'm not
gonna
taking you.
out the window that you raping me. That you raped me.
Yeah. This is what females do.
He's looking into the whole camera the whole time. He goes, "This is what I deal with."
So good.
Stupid bitch.
Yep.
Dirtbag.
Thank you. I'm married. I don't do that shit. This is the train station. You want to take the train?
I will start violating this car.
Do you want to take the train?
Over his car. I'll violate.
Whatever.
You want to either take me or you going to call my man and tell him that you're
I'll
not
take
taking
you there.
You're going to call my man.
Fuck you.
You're going to call my man. You be violating me and shit.
Fuck you.
Why can't we just blow up New York and get rid of that part of the planet?
I think I'd have gone to the back there and just fucking yanked her out by her head.
Yeah.
I'd have thrown her to the ground by her hair.
Call my man! Call my man and tell him you're not taking me.
Do not break my car.
Call him! My phone died. You're not taking me to him.
That's not my...
My phone died. You not be taking to me my place.
Fuck this.
Ugh.
This guy really should fucking pull a gun on her.
I gotta tell you, I gotta admire him for his patience. He's not getting upset or nothing. He's just trying to be, he's just trying to be calm and just talk to her. And she's over there screaming and smacking the seats and whacking, flailing around in the back seat.
No, I probably would have called it. Would you have called the cops?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would have too. Get this bitch out of my car.
Yo, I will start bugging out. Throw this shit over the car.
Do you want me to take you to your address?
Call my man.
Call my man.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
Who says call my man?
This bitch.
Ugh.
You have his number because it's his credit card and tell him.
I was taking you to a destination.
Why are you recording me out?
I'll record you. I will record you.
You just hit me in my face.
You just whatever. You just hit me. I'll call the cops and get you locked up.
I didn't hit you. I hit here. Call the cops. cops.
So don't hit my
Call the
car.
cops.
Don't hit my car.
Call the cops. Do not let me out. Call the cops or take me to my man. Which one?
Take
You
me.
threatening me. I don't know. You
Okay.
don't give a about you. Out of here.
Yeah,
Go
whatever.
back to your country.
Thank you.
Donald Trump gonna send you and your family back.
Thank
Fuck
you.
my country.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't
Do whatever
say
you gotta do.
hi. Hi.
Do whatever you gotta do. I
Hi,
got
good
you.
for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I will kick your phone in your face.
Yeah,
nigga.
get
I'm
out my
not
car.
getting out.
Get out my car.
Excuse me, can you call the cops, please? He won't. My phone is dead. He won't call the cops. Please call the cops.
Get out my car. Report TLC. Report to anybody you want. I'm not taking you.
I'm gonna leave my.
See the stupid bitches? This is why you don't take a hook fucking right. Fucking bitch. See what she did? Stupid Bronx bitch. Fucking disrespectful bitch.
Stupid Bronx bitch.
All right, I know normally we would side with anybody against the foreign guy. I'm totally with the foreign guy.
Yeah, I mean, he was so calm through the whole thing.
Way calmer than I would have ever been.
Yeah,
Well, you drove the cab.
I did for 2 years.
What did you do with these fucking idiots?
Well, the thing is, I never ran into anybody hysterical like that.
Yeah.
The worst I ran into is somebody who was drunk. But that was just more or less just trying to calm them down and then get them to their house and, get them up to their doorstep or whatever. But, as far as people being violent or kicking around or screaming and yell, I've never encountered that.
What would you have done?
I would have pulled over and called the police.
Said, here, get out of my fucking car.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'd have been calling the police on this bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But, the thing is obviously it's all documented on film or,
Yeah.
video. So if there was ever an issue, he definitely would be safe from that because this chick was totally out of control.
And then when she realized she's on camera, she tried to fake that he hit her.
Yeah, of course. I'll punch myself in the face.
But then when she noticed the camera, she's like, you just punched me in the face.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Sure I did. Bitch.
Yep. Stupid
Well, I hate
people.
that cunt.
See,
I definitely-
this is why both you and I rarely ever want to go out.
I know. Can't stand people.
Can't stand it.
Can't fucking stand it. It's like tomorrow, I'm only going out to the grog shop for like 45 minutes.
Sure.
And I'm already going through my head of,
Do I really want to go?
exactly. Do I want to go? Do I want to deal with a shitty parking thing? Do I want to end up paying $35 just to see Night Demon? It's like a whole thing now.
Yeah, you have to analyze the whole thing and go, let me weigh the what I have to go through for whatever it is that I'm going to go see.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
It's just like, man, maybe I'll just wait and I'll catch Night Demon next time.
There you go.
It's like, in my head, I'm like, well, I'm already going to Testament and Sepultura and Prong at the end of the month.
Sure.
Maybe that's good enough, and even that one, I'm still thinking, man, the traffic's going to be fucked up, and it's down at the fucking Agora, which is, right in the fucking center of crime USA.
Right.
Like, I'm with you. I fucking hate people now. I literally don't want to deal with people on any level anymore.
Hey, I try to go out, but then when I do, I'm just like, you know what? This is the reason why I don't go out.
And it's like, you know what? I'm just as entertained sitting back. Like yesterday, I was watching that. I don't know. Have you started watching this documentary series on Hugh Hefner?
I have not. Where is that?
Amazon Prime. It's called American Playboy.
Okay, I'm going to watch it when we get off the air tonight.
It's 10 episodes. So
All
you're
right,
not gonna watch all of it.
I'm going to watch it.
It's 10 hours.
Is Barbie Benton on there?
Well, it's an interesting documentary because it's half real footage and half like actors acting it out.
Okay, reenacting the situation.
Exactly, and it starts from the beginning. From when he started. It was $600.
Sure.
I'm going to say this though: the Playboy people. It's done by the Playboy people. is who did this thing. And wow, are they trying damn hard to reinvent Hugh as anything but an old pervy guy.
Sure.
They're just they're trying to spin it that he had this grand idea about changing culture, changing American culture. and not just he wanted to put naked chicks in a magazine. You know, they're trying to put this whole thing. Oh, it was like Esquire.
Yeah, so it was a more grand vision here than just having naked chicks.
Yeah, and it's like such a bunch of shit.
All right, well, as long as Barbie Benton is on there at some point, because that was my very first spank material was Barbie Benton.
Really? Yeah, she's hot back in the day.
I know. I was a pre-adolescent teenager.
All right.
When she was popular, and that was my first real eye catcher was Barbie Benton.
Nice. I'll tell you what was interesting, and I will say this part was very. I don't know a whole lot about Playboy, really. Other than Pam Anderson. That's about where my Playboy starts.
Marilyn Monroe was the first cover.
The first one, but how he got that picture was fucking really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He was completely out of money. He got investors and whatever, and he got $6,000. And he had everything except for a naked chick to put in the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Looked at like 500 pictures of naked chicks and couldn't find the right chick. So he happened to see some article about some naked pictures turned up with one of these calendar companies. And he called the calendar company and went and had a meeting with the calendar company. And he only had $1,000, and he was praying that he could get the photo for $1,000. And they ended up, he thought for sure he was going to get turned down. Instead, they only asked him for $500 for the fucking photo. And literally that $500 made how many billions of dollars with Playboy?
Sure.
Because that's what established Playboy was, the first issue with Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
Most famous chick in the world, naked.
Mm-hmm.
This new magazine, and it totally launched her. It just was. It was really, really quite interesting.
Well, I'm going to watch it now that you've put it up there. I'm going to go watch it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, sounds like a plan. All right, well, let's get out of here. I got a tune picked out. We're going to leave you with some Coney Hatch.
All right.
And I think probably what's appropriate for the nonsense we've covered in the last couple of hours.
Okay.
This has all been inspired by the devil. Satan.
Right.
Satan is very powerful in the world today, so let's end the show tonight with some Coney Hatch with some Devil's Deck.
All right.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. We will be back next Saturday. We'll do this thing all over again. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in. So this is Neely along with my very good friend
Chris Hagan.
And we are out of here.
Bye, kids.